Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus, or I guess I should say Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. We've briefly transported through time back into the future in order to check out a book from the library. The Sea is Legend, a text that was only recently discovered, and its ancient letters were decoded. Once upon a time in the East Sea, there was a Pokemon known as the Prince. A brave human asked Pokemon living in the sea to let them see the prince. Mantike, Weasel, and a quillfish with huge spikes acknowledged the human's bravery and joined them. Together they set off in a boat over the sunset-streaked sea, sailing through the ocean gate stretched over the waves. News of this reached the ears of the prince, who went to meet the brave little party at the seaside hollow. So, this book was not in the original Diamond and Pearl, and the Seaside Hollow is in Legends Arceus, where it's not in this game. Time to travel back to the past. Whoa! Here we are, back in the past. So, it's sunset. We've got a quillfish with large spikes, a weasel, and a mantike. What could we possibly do with these? Why, probably we could take a look into the sea's legend. So, the East Sea. They set off in a boat over the sunset-streaked sea stretched through the ocean gate. Hey, I'm trying to go through the ocean gate, okay? So hey, remember this structure over here? Some sort of ocean gate, perhaps? So, I should clarify also that I did not think of this on my own. Also, I wonder if I'm a little bit late. We'll find out in a second. There is a camp closer to here. I just wanted the cinematic experience. So I did not think of this on my own. I had forgotten about the Sea's legend, though a friend did mention to me that was the book in the Canalive library. I neglected to check it out. But, yeah, I would say it's probably not sunset anymore. Or is it? Feel. You heard something that sounded like a cry and a boulder shifting in the distance. I found this because I am working on completing my Pokedex. And since I don't want to take too long to do such a thing, I resorted to looking up what the missing numbers in it were. Not actual missing number, that's different. And how to get them. And I believe that the Pokemon in question here are not required to complete the objectives of the quest. This is the title passage, that's different. They are not required for the objectives of the quest. However, if one wants to complete the Pokédex, then, well, the secret lies within Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This is literally a cross-game elaborate hint for an elaborate process you have to undergo in order to reach the Seaside Hollow. It's Manaphy! Ta-da! And backup dancers, Fiona! Hello, friends. Let's engage in friendly combat. So you have to fight 4 of them at once. Seems to be 50, 33, 34, 35. Fair enough. I'm going to attempt to just put them all to sleep and do my best. I will catch all of them. Why? Because I feel like it. They're looking around a lot. They don't know what to think of all this. They're not letting me move very much. And go. Okay, I guess I can try weakening them with, like... with the lower level Pokemon I brought in order to unlock this cave. But switching to one of them would maybe be deadly with 4 people. With 4 Pokemon against them. I've got plenty of Ultra Ball. I can... yeah, there we go. That's one. Uh-oh. Might as well. We're not in a hurry here with these 4 Pokemon, which are now 3, unless you're counting the duck. It's valid to count the duck. I never quite got used to using the other menus. I'm going to catch all of them. Fiona is mad. Fiona is made of poison now. You ever get so mad that you melt into acid and your defensive stats get raised? Me too. I also have max revive, so I'm not terribly worried about Sen. And I do also have an alternate status effect to apply. Seems like it takes 2 for each. You did good, Sen. Considering the Quillfish with large spikes comment in the book, I probably, if I had remembered that, a unique Quillfish and possibly the evolution thereof could have been predictable. Possibly. I'm a little more worried about catching the Manaphy, considering the level of my party. But I think it'll be manageable. Yep, that's following the pattern. Everyone's mad. Oh. I picked a bad random third party to have here. given the psychic type moves that are bound to be used. Oh well. There we go. No problem. Not a big problem. Duncan will have to fall over a bit, but that's fine. Then we paralyze Manaphy. And we start going to the item menu. I've got enough of these that it's probably gonna be fine. Maybe. We can hope. I can always try and switch and do a little bit of damage. By the way, since I've been working on the Pokédex, interesting fact about some Pokemon in this game is that in order to level up certain Pokemon, in order to evolve certain Pokemon, yeah, that worked real well, including Quillfish and Overquill. What you had to do, you have to use specific moves 20 times in a specific style in order to evolve them. There are 2 Pokemon that have a requirement like this. That's just interesting, is all. I don't know if I did enough damage to make this helpful. Excellent use of a max revive. Perfect. Ah. So you can do that, eh? I mean, of course they can do that. That's not new. I had no idea what level Manaphy was going to be. I guess I could have expected it, given the part of the game this is available at. But you know. Fair enough. It's fine. I am not worried. Eventually this will either work, like that, or I guess the alternative was it not working. Smile and nod. And that's how you get Manaphy and Fion. They aren't required to complete the game or to complete the story. I suppose they are required for the Pokédex, but you don't have to complete that portion of it in order to satisfy God. While we're here, well, first of all, these brave Pokemon have completed their task. Also, while I was screwing around, I got 3 shiny Pokemon. So, 2 of these just kind of showed up, and the other one was a, geez, I'm forgetting basic terminology. There was an outbreak of Eevee, And I went there, and there was a shiny Eevee immediately. Wait, why did Geodude leave? Does Geodude hate the rain that much? That's valid. So those are some good Pokemon friends that we have now. I don't know what I will do with these creatures. But it's nice to have friends. Now let's move the remainder of the regular squad back in. Just for consistency's sake. Get a little heal before we talk to Laventon. Hey Laventon, I solved the puzzles by looking it up on the internet. I see you've caught our mysterious swimmer, so it was Manaphy all along. Seems Manaphy here is a migratory Pokemon drifting to and fro across the seas since long ago. At least that's what it says in the Seas legend. I had a jolly hard time getting a hold of this tome, but it seems it was worth it in the end. Hooray! We should actually take a look at the Pokemon that we just caught, wherever they may be in here. There's a Fion. What a cute little friend. They're scattered about. There was another one. By the way, there's also a fun thing I've never done on camera, and only slightly done off camera, which is that, hey, there's another one. In this game, when you release Pokemon, they give you grit gravel and grit rocks and stuff. So if I had been like releasing extra Pokemon this whole time, I would have gotten even more of those. There's Manaphy. So I just completely missed that opportunity by mistake. Whoops. I should actually report those also. Well, I'll have to complete the research data at some point. Take heart. Don't take that. Also, for the record, in case I haven't stated it on video yet, you don't have to complete the dex entries for everything in order to appease God. You only have to catch every Pokemon. And while we're here, the current progress for that is 203 out of 240 something. Don't look too closely at this. $242. Now, I can tell you what some of the ones that we're missing are. So, this one here is just Arceus. We don't need Arceus to appease Arceus. And then this one here is Zorua. We need Zorua and Zoroark. These are... Well, I guess it's not that important. There's a few... The only one that was worth really mentioning for that was Arceus, because we don't need Arceus for Arceus. That would be silly. Anyway, see you in the future again, but the future of the past, whenever something else crops up. Yup. 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 There's the buttons. There's the buttons. Whoa! Well, hey, it seems like I've collected all the wisps. It's time to report back to Vesa. So yeah, we are just a little bit more before... That's not a helpful place to be. Sorry, Diamond Settlement, but you don't have a professor to talk to, who I need to talk to in order to teleport. You're great in all Diamond Clan, but you can't teleport me to the village. So we're almost done. There's nothing in particular for me to report. But we're almost done. Collecting all the wisps is not too much of an ordeal if you fly around at night. They are more visible at night. And they're visible from the air at night pretty easily as well. I feel like I just said a lot of words to mean one very small detail. But yes, let's make sure it's night so that we can talk to Vesa. Because I think Vesa is only around at night. And then we will actually go over here first. There is one Pokemon that I'm missing that's unrelated to the spirits. I went past the stand. Hello. I need this. So right now I am missing a total of 3 Pokemon. I have not completed the dex entries for everything, but I'm missing a total of 3. And while we're here, we might as well get one of those. Hello. My pastures are in disarray as I released a lot of Pokemon thinking I was running out of space. But then I was given a bunch more pastures after doing that, so I don't know. Anyway, we need a Weavile. So, also to speak on the various Pokemon I was missing, some of them you have to evolve in some weird ways. Like Basculegion is acquired by having a Basculin take a specific amount of recoil damage total without dying. There's a Weavile. And then, like, some Pokemon use a certain move a certain number of times in a certain style. There are some Pokemon that are exclusive to space-time rifts in specific areas, like the Magnemite and Magneton line. Magnezone you can find flying around elsewhere for some reason. There are... The fossil Pokemon are only in the Coronet Highlands space-time distortions, etc. But anyways, we've got 107 wisps, right? Yep. Thanks again for helping me. You've collected 107 wisps so far. Since you've now gathered 100, here's a present. Hooray! Wow, you've gathered every last one of the wisps. I really can't thank you enough. Now we can finally seal away that havoc-wreaking bundle of mischief once more. But we'll need to go to the Shrouded Ruins. That's the only place the sealing will work. We should meet there at the same time of day as when we first met. Hope you remember. Well, let's do that. I didn't record getting all the wisps, by the way. Because, I mean, there's some that I had already gotten off camera, first of all. And secondly, like, I don't think that would have been super interesting. But rest assured that I did indeed find them, as you can tell, because of the quest chain progressing. I guess. So let's go... I guess this would be closer. In terms of elevation. Are you ready for an event? I think we did notice this giant keystone before. I'm being looked at by ghosts. Not relevant ghosts either. Crane, I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? First of all, a confession. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie. About the wisps. There are actually 108 of them. I've been holding on to the last one. Could you put it in the odd keystone with the others? Nod. But wait, before that, well... Crane, what do you think of me? I don't really know you. Really? Even after gathering 107 wisps? Ah well, it's fine. We have time after all. Here it goes, the final wisp. After this, the traveler who used that strange magic will finally forgive me, right? Close your eyes for a second, would you? Well, she was the wisp. And a boot. The odd keystone started glowing and disappeared without a trace. Making you gather all those wisps was my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please don't forget about me. You sense the presence of a strange Pokémon. Well, hello there. I thought I was gonna have to fight. Okay, maybe I will. Hey there, Spiritome. Hey there, Vessa, perhaps. Let's just hope this is good enough. My levels are a little bit out of control. Yay! And there we go. That should be every Pokémon. Probably. You got it, right? Lax? I don't know about that. Every Pokemon, of course. Except for one, perhaps. Wait, scene 241 caught 239? Did I miss something? Hold on. I forgot to get a Raichu. Well, that's a little anticlimactic, isn't it? Hold on. I know I saw a Raichu over here somewhere. I kept extensive notes, and I completely forgot to note down that I was missing a Raichu this whole time. I think it was over here. Whoa. Whoa, okay. That was close. There is a Raichu over here somewhere. I thought. Somewhere. Maybe it's the other side of the map. You can think of this as a preview of what it looked like to run around looking for wisps, I guess. Was it over here? No. I feel a little bit foolish. One could say something along the lines of egg being on one's face, although eggs aren't real yet in this time period, so maybe not. Nobody has discovered those. Pokemon don't lay eggs. That's silly. Where the hell is that Raichu? By the way, the bandits just show up randomly. They weren't actually doing anything story relevant. Just for the record. God dang it. Well, I'll find it. I also forgot to get a Clefable. You don't really need to see this, but I feel like an idiot. So look at this Clefable. There's the Raichu. I was looking in the wrong place. A little bit. What if this worked? Dang it. I guess I'm recording this just in case anything crazy happens when I get the last thing I need. That's annoying. That's bad. I don't really have much to say at this point. I was so ready to get to the end, and then I realized I forgot multiple things and I couldn't find it, and I was just... oh dear. Sleep probably won't even hold. Maybe? I'm not sure if all electric attacks remove drowsy or just spark. I guess just spark then. Okay. Now we should have everything? Got anything to say about that, Lavington? Wait, hold on. A completed Pokédex at last! Though in a way, you could almost call this a crane dex. And of course, you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokémon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. Where must you go now? I have to go play a flute for God. Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find nowhere else in all of Hisui closer to the heavens. You're practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively roiling, but, well, this isn't my tale of adventure, it's yours. This is for you, and you alone, to go find out. Nod. We each have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokédex a jolly thorough read-through. Well, we're not completely done, but we're missing one thing. That's God. I've already said that. There's no point in like pretending I didn't say that already. Where was that Raichu at? Because there's something I forgot about until I saw it again. Um... 100,000 volts. A single strike with that amount of power would incapacitate one of the Caparaja in my homeland. A, they brought back the Indian elephant reference in a way. B, well, we probably knew that Lavington was from the Galar region. But yes, next time, we have a place to go. And who knows what will happen. Thanks for watching.